What's up, everybody? This is the Classic Tycoon here, back for episode 8 of the Leafy Lake Let's Play series. And in the last episode, we finished up the log flume ride. That is now up and running. Guests seem to be happy with it. So let's get on with today's episode. Finances are looking good. Made a lot of profit in the past few months. It's the only times we lost money was when we built the wooden roller coaster a couple episodes ago. Got an advertising campaign going on for the log flume, so we're looking good. So let's get some more rides built today. Looks like boat 5 is finally on its way back to the station platform here for water tricycles, and of course they get stuck. Looks like it went through though. Sometimes that will happen and they'll literally just be stuck. You have to close it and just completely reconstruct it. So that's good. Let's see what we've got in development. A dinghy slide. I don't think we'll wait for that. Let's check out some other rides that are already available. No other roller coasters I really want to build, but we'll see. We might get into one today. Let's check out the gentle rides, and I realize we've got the Dodgems here. It's usually a guest favorite. So why don't we build one of those? We'll figure out the best spot for it here. I was thinking next to the haunted house, but I can't really find the best angle for it here. So maybe over by the maze would be a little better. There's some empty space here. This seems pretty good. Some trees there to bump up the excitement rating. Let's go ahead and build it right here. We'll get the entrance and the exit built, and we're good to go. We'll rename it. I don't really like the name Dodgems, so we'll put in the bumper cars. I opened it up. It's probably a little premature, but we'll get the line going here. Shouldn't be a problem. $2.75. It's pretty good, especially for a gentle ride. Alright, good to go there. Let's pay back some loan here. Thought about changing the color, but I actually kind of like the sleek black and gray, so we'll keep it there. Already attracting quite a few guests, so yeah, we're good. I noticed the Scramblers line is running pretty thin, so I just make sure that the guests aren't complaining about the price. They're still going in the line. It's just, sparse right there, I guess. All the guests are in other sections of the park, so I guess it's fine. We'll keep lowering the loan as much as we can here. And big space right here. We could fill that up with a bunch of other rides eventually, but it's April year 3. We're actually going to be wrapping this park up pretty soon. So why don't we wait for the money to come up a little bit, and then I think we're just going to build a big roller coaster right there. I decide which one to go with. I'm thinking wooden roller coaster. I know we already built one right there, but it's kind of the best one to really take up all that space. And I think we can build something really pretty cool. We've got our loan all the way down to $4,000. We're going to have to bump that back up for this ride. But once it's built, I'm really going to try to make this a good one. I'm going to put a bit of effort into it. We'll make it extra big. And I think it'll turn out pretty good. So let's go ahead and start it. We're on a hill here, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Right after the station platform, I'm just going to build a little section to start off the ride without having to go immediately into a chain lift. So you see I bump up the loan right there to $10,000. That's what we started the park with. Here we go. So this is ×4 speed, so it's going to be hard for me to just keep it up. I recorded about 30 minutes of footage, and I wanted to chop it down to a normal length video. So it's going to go a lot faster than normal. So let's just sit back and kind of watch what I'm doing here. I'll try not to commentate over it as much on this one. One thing I'll say about building a roller coaster this big is that sometimes I'm worried, if the excitement or if the intensity rating's way too high, then the roller, you have to pretty much delete it. And a lot of times with huge wooden roller coasters, the intensity rating can really get in the way of it. There we go. Let's test it. That's a pretty massive roller coaster, and lots of twists and turns in there. Pretty compact. I think it looks great. I actually really like it. I don't do a lot of this where I build, 2 chain lift hills in the ride, but I think it actually turned out pretty cool. So we'll let it test here. And let's check out our ratings. Everything's in the black, and that's a good sign. If anything there in the bottom is in red, the roller coaster will usually turn out to be too intense. Intensity rating 9.49. That's quite high. But I kind of expected that for a roller coaster this big. The excitement rating 7.9 though, that's great. That's really great, especially since it's kind of a standalone ride. There's nothing up next to it. It's very nice. station or the Q line helped bump that up to 7.98. I'd like to get that up above 8 if I can. That would be awesome. Maybe I'll try to throw in some trees or fountains or something like that, and that might help it out. But let's get an advertising campaign going for this guy. Huge roller coaster. That's awesome. Didn't realize here that the money went negative, so I can't even delete this banner that's preventing people from getting there. I don't really want to bump up the loan just to get rid of that, but took almost no time at all. And there we go. I did decide to make this 3 trains just because, not for the sake of the ride length or the line length, but because the roller coasters had to kind of sit there for a while when there's that many trains going. They have to really sit there between block breaks. So 3 trains should be pretty good for this one. I added the line length so that it can get a little bit longer. And now that the roller coaster's up and running, it's good to go. So we'll see how this boosts the park even more. And the next episode will probably be the finale. I mean, this episode's kind of looks like it's going to be the most exciting in the series with this brand new roller coaster. But we'll really check this thing out. I want to just kind of watch this thing in the next episode, see how it does for the last few months. We'll end up in August here at the end of this episode. So we've only got 3 months left until we reach the goal. Plenty of guests in the park. That park rating is way up there. I haven't even checked that yet. Maybe I'll take a look at that in the next episode to see exactly what it's at. It might be at $9.99. Can't really tell right now. But yeah, this park is going great. This is one of the best ones I've built in a Let's Play so far. Definitely some pretty good roller coasters built in this series, so pretty excited about it. Yeah, this is a pretty awesome roller coaster. I just kind of watch it for a minute, but as this episode wraps up, this episode took quite a bit to film and put together, so I'd really appreciate a like. Please comment, let me know what you think about the ride. Give me tips if you think I could have done it better. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Go ahead and just watch the last few seconds here.